Good day, and welcome to a new chapter of this podcast. Today we will talk a little bit about democracy and some of its characteristics.
Okay, let's start by giving the definition of democracy. Democracy is defined as a well-known concept but often misunderstood in an age of dictators, single-party regimes, and military leaders. It is mentioned in the book that democracy implies that the supreme power rises in the people, and as Abraham Lincoln said, a government is of the people, by the people, and for the people. Explaining that democracy is not a synonym of freedom. It is in the state institutionalization of freedom, citizens must actively participate to protect their own rights.
First, democracy is a government in which power and civic responsibility lie within adult citizens. Second, democracy understands that one of its main functions is to protect fundamental human rights.
In Colombia, has a constitution and laws that protect human rights, but really shows that fundamental rights shows at the right to live and security, are violated especially in areas affected to armed conflict. At drug traffic shows at Norte de Santander, Caquetá, Putumayo, and Cauca, among others. The manders of social leaders shows at Edwin Villa in Putumayo in 2023. Social leader who promote the substitution of illicit crops in the south of the country, and Jose Cesar Castro in Caquetá, personal leader and environmental defender. According to the Ombudsman Office, more than 500 social leaders has been murdered between 2018 and 2023, according to the 1099 Constitution. The rights are governmental, however, it has been evidenced that social leaders continue to demonstrating and disconnect between law and real.
Other characters of democracy are: third, democracy is based on the principles of majority rule and protection of the individual rights. Fourth, democracies hold periodic, free and fair elections, open to citizens of voting age. Fifth, democratic societies are committed to evaluate such as tolerance, cooperation, and compromise.
There are two forms on democracy, indirect and representative. In indirect democracy, citizens, without the interference of elect or appointed official, can participate in public decision making. This is more practical for a small group, while a representative democracy is used at large populations. In this way, citizens elect officials to make political decisions, formulate laws, and administer programs for the public good. In this sense, Colombia is a representative democracy with mechanisms for direct participation, such as referendum and the plebiscite.
In a democracy, there are various public and private institutions, legal forums, political parties, organizations, and associations. This is called pluralism. Many of them serve a mediating function between individuals and complex social and governmental institutions. Today, we see global changes. For instance, Venezuela, a country where democratic pluralism has been strongly weakened in recent years. Also, in the theory, there are multiple institutions, political parties, and civil organizations. In practice, many of them have become upper of limit by the government.
It is also worth emphasizing that in all democracies the rights of minorities must be protected even on the majority rule, ensuring that dissenting voices are not repressed. The rule of law and constitutionalism are essential to safeguarding these things. In Colombia, even if constitutions warrant esteem, as previously mentioned, it faces significant challenge, such affect rural areas due to armed conflict. Another important aspect of democracy is democratic culture. It is important to acknowledge that for effective functioning, civic participation is necessary.
In conclusion, while Colombian democracy has a solid constitutional foundation, a continuous effort is needed to protect fundamental rights and ensure that democracy serves as citizens.
And that's all for today. And thanks for watching our video and see you in the other opportunity. Bye bye.